Yeah, we're doing our Duolingos today. We're actually almost done with Unit 42. I forgot to mention that. You know why I forgot to mention it? Because that was not really the big point of yesterday's stream. You know what was? And I'll tell you what. It's an important day that we rarely get to, and of course, it closed out all the apps, and I was hoping to have the flame open. But we'll just show it to you like this. Hold on. And when the app goes to load, we are going to, and I'm actually going to start my first story time as I go to Gab. But it's 2,169 days on the day streak. Nice. Nice. So that's pretty cool. We got 44 minutes left. I don't think I'm going to use all those 44 minutes because I'm lazy. I've been very lazy lately. Actually, in the leaderboards, let's see where we're at. We were in 3rd place and we yoinked down to 8th place. So that gives us a little bit of hope. I don't know how my... Okay. So we got to get 8 out of 10 perfect lessons. In our warm-up, we're going to get 3. If not, I'm starting over on each of them, just to be sure. Anyways, yeah. And hopefully we get all the quest points. It looks like we got to spend a certain amount of time doing the 15 minutes of learning, complete 4 lessons, and get 50 XP. So hopefully we could do that. Hopefully I could just do that all in one rip so I could say goodnight. But usually at at the 69 day of nice, we usually also annotate 70, which is coming up. I can't believe we're zooming into our quarter quell. I don't know what to think right now. Like, it's 2175. It feels like... Yeah, it feels like, hold on, doing that part. I don't know, it feels like we just got to 2100, you know? We're almost up to 6 years. Holy shit, I'm out of time. Like, how much is... Okay, I don't want to dilly-dally too much, but I gotta remind myself. I think it's September 2nd or something like that. Hold on a sec. What is 365? I'm not counting leap year times 6. 2190. Which means, yeah, 2190. So once we don't have much time left. Holy crap! I need to do a fanfare for that. 6 years in the making. Ah, boy. I don't know what I'm gonna do for that. I'll think about something. Maybe I'll finally do the Coliseum credits or something. We'll think about it. But until then, I'll see you guys in a sec. Let's do our best. Hold on, strike that, reverse it. It's 2,169 days still until we get the flame. So let's do the actual one that we know and love. Yeah, nice.
Nice.
I don't know about you guys, but I feel like the timed ones spend 15 minutes learning. It's stupid. Like any time waster ones, I feel like it's like, okay, you're gonna force me to stay here for this long. Go eat an egg, man. Like, go suck my wiener, please. Don't neglect the balls. Get 5 in a row and 5 lessons. Yeah, get real. That's what I say to that. That's what I say to that, man. God damn. So, yeah. I'm gonna see. Usually, once we get the friend quest, it's normally a thing. 15 minutes learning. Uh-oh, am I? Okay, we didn't freeze. 5 corrected in a row. in 5 lessons. We can maybe do that. I don't think I want to. Earn 50 XP, but we've got 21 out of 60. And with 19 days to spare, 21 divided by, oh wait, 21 minus 60. I'm bad at math, so I can't do it in my head. That's 39. If we do 19, divided by 60? Is that what we do? Oh no, wait, 19. I don't know what math I'm doing. I'm getting flipped around. So we need 39. So if we do 2 lessons times the 19 days we have left, we're 1 shy. Oh my god. That's actually not good. Okay, but usually when we finish the friend quest, for some reason it gives us a bunch of them. So hopefully that stands true. Otherwise I'm going to be a paranoid freak about it. Dr. Egi. Actually, I don't want to do that one. I've been doing it like every day. That's the new Passaporci. Let's see. 6 in the evening. Free food. Stadium. I think we did that. Yeah.
Free stadium food.
Free stadium food.
Lucy walks into the living room. Lynn is on the couch, as usual.
Yeah. Okay.
Lynn, na segunda-feira tem jogo.
Lynn, on segunda-feira, on Monday, there's a game.
Jogo? Legal.
A game? How cool. Ele tem 2 ingressos. I don't know what that is, but I guess that's...
Sim, eu tenho 2 ingressos.
Is that like tickets? Yeah, I have 2 tickets.
A que horas é o jogo?
What is the hour of the game?
O jogo é cedo, 6 da manhã.
The game is early. 6 in the morning.
6 da manhã? Não, vovó, muito cedo.
It's too early. Yeah.
Mas o jogo é muito bom.
The game is very good.
Não, eu gosto de dormir.
No, I want to sleep. Can you blame her?
Lucy pauses. She knows exactly what to say.
Yeah, she knows exactly what to
A
say.
comida?
The food in the stadium is free. That's what the
Lynn
story's
sits
about.
up immediately.
Yeah.
Grátis?
Free? Food at the stadium is free. Yes, it is.
Sim, grátis.
Yes, free.
Vovó, eu adoro acordar cedo.
Grandmother, I will wake up early. Okay. Me and Naya went to Fortaleza for vacation, and I tell you what, we never wake up early. Her and I are lazy. And just, there was free food at the hotel every morning. You bet your goddamn fucking ass we got our asses up early and fucking went to that free it wasn't even a continental breakfast, it was actual breakfast. Couscous, eggs, etc., other foods. You know, it was a thing. It was a thing. I'll never forget that. I'm going to actually talk to her about that. I'm going to mention it to her. Oh, man. Yeah. Love. Adoro. Cool. Legal. What time? A que horas? Good. Bom. Stadium. Estádio. Story complete. And let's take a look at that flame. What day is it today? Let's take a look at the day streak. And boom. 2,170 days on the day streak. Keeping that flame going, keeping it alive. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh yeah, we got it. 2,170. We have so many tabs open. That's probably why it loaded so slowly. So, on a side note, well, actually, yeah, we're doing a matchy match right here. And let's see that flame. Come on, give it to me. Boom, 2170. Perfecto. Yes. I know it's going to give me double XP if I click forward, but I like keeping that flame. Sue me, you know? Let's see it again. Billy Mays here. There's more. God rest his soul. I tell you what, God rest Billy Mays' soul. I think he died of some sort of a addiction. Boom, 2170. Yeah. God rest Billy Mays' soul. That's the message for today. Why is that the message for today? I don't know. But I'm actually gonna click ahead of 2170. Actually, let me click ahead of this. Because usually, once we get the friend quest completed, there's more stuff that is included. Okay, leaderboards, we got that. So we got 2160. Is there... Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. I'm clicking ahead. 26 out of 50. We're going to get the 50. I don't want to, but I'm going to click ahead here. Okay, triple XP for the next 10 minutes. Yay. We're not going to need it. Yep. Crap. We got an ad. High five Nick. No, he's in my band. He's the trumpet player in my band. And it's like, high five Nick. Thanks for fucking nothing. I'm not going to high five you. You didn't fucking do shit. Fucking lightweight. Man, I was calculating like, okay, I only need to do like 3 a day, so I get 7, and he just has to do 1 a day. He couldn't do any. Excuse me. And just like that, we got 26 out of 60. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. 80% in 5 lessons. 26 out of 60. Let me just calculate that. Let me just quackalate that. So now let's do the new math. So 38 is 2 times 19. So 38 is the magic number. 26 minus 40, the difference between those two is 14. What? That's not right. Oh, wait, no. 26 minus 60. That's what it is. 34. Okay. So I think we're at the singularity where we only need 2 a day still. But we still want to be lazy just a little bit. I'm just trying to like gauge out like how lazy I could be with this. Save that streak. Yes. Oreo clue. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I like pronouncing it in that way. Oreo clue. Practice. Yeah, I'm in 6th place. I don't know why. I gotta do 4 lessons, 80% in 5 lessons. Part of me just wants to like yeet through this. But I gotta get through like, you know what? I'm probably gonna end up in tournament. This sucks. I mean, there's worse things in this world. All right, let's get through the Unit 42 review, meaning of the universe, and then yeah, maybe just continue on forward, get 5 correct in a row in 5 lessons. Not gonna be the end of the world.
Meu talento me ajuda a entender. Meu talento me ajuda a entender experimentos.
My talent helps me understand experiments. Parsley.
salsinha,
smell,
cheirar,
genius,
gênio,
physics,
física,
talent, talento. There's os deles, os seu, o seu. O dele sempre é criativo. Theirs is always creative.
Eu sempre tive talento para a ciência.
Eu sempre tive talento para a ciência. I've always had a talent for science. Impact. Impacto.
Impacto.
Cassava.
mandioca,
Flavor.
Sabor.
Store. Guardar.
guardar,
Oh, I was thinking loja. A dela é muito criativa. Skill.
habilidade,
Os de vocês são criativos.
Os de vocês. Okay. The performance. A apresentação extraordinário. Aria. Uf. Nosso grupo é
é extraordinário, verdade,
nosso grupo é
de
de verdade. Okay, we got it. Thanks.
valeu,
Humst.
de quem?
Advanced.
Avançado.
Cassava.
Mandioca, salteado.
Sauté.
Ele sempre se dedicou. Ele sempre se dedicou a projetos avançados.
He has always dedicated himself to advanced
Ela
projects.
calculou tudo em minutos no projeto.
Ela calculou tudo em minutos no projeto. She calculated everything in the minutes for the project. Okay. Eu não consigo calcular números tão rápido quanto ela. Alfabeto.
Os de vocês são criativos.
Yours are creative. So that's at least 5 in a row. That was 40 XP. And we're up to 51. Okay. Yeah, okay. When did we just get up to 51? Level 51. Boom. We leveled up, guys. We leveled up to 51. That's pretty cool. Let's yeah. It's been a little bit slow. We got 2 daily quests complete. We got some gems for that. Bam, bam, bam. You completed unit 42. And we've got 5 out of, I don't know, 191 cheesy peas. So yeah. We've got that going for us. Now I'm just gonna double check. Looks like we've got 27 technically counted over here. It only says 22 on here. I don't know why it does that. But I have 27 quest points where I'm at. Go. So I'm probably going to do one more. Just because, like, let's say I got 27. 27. Minus 60 is 33. So our critical mass state of doing 2 a day for 19 days is kind of like good, essentially. So we're gonna just try to shoot for 2 a day. Discuss in living in different places.
música italiana,
Italian music. I don't even know what this unit is.
O Peru é bonito.
I guess something about the world.
você gosta de
Você gosta de música italiana? Something about culturas. You like Italian music? Conheço estudante do Peru. Peru, conheço.
22 países,
22 countries.
Uma nova universidade.
A new university. Yeah. 22. 22.
22. Minha irmã também
Minha irmã também estuda na universidade.
Conheci Pedro na aula.
I met Pedro in classy.
Acho que João é inteligente.
Acho que João é inteligente. Acho que João é inteligente. I think João is smart.
Meu amigo é de Cabo Verde.
My friend is from Cabo Verde.
Como é a comida?
Como é a comida em Cabo Verde? I don't know where that is. Green cable. Oh, it's Cabo Verde. Oh, okay, it's a different name. How is the cuisine in Cabo
Olá,
Verde?
sou do Peru. Olá, sou do Peru.
I am of Peru.
Prato italiano.
Prato italiano. Italian dish.
Amigo. Eu. Italiano. Restaurante. Italiano.
An Italian restaurant.
Filme. Italiano. É. Muito bom.
The Italian movie is very good. This is super... That's not a hard exercise. But we got 15 cheesy peas. Get more with blah, blah, blah. How about you suck my balls? Sorry. Okay, so technically, it didn't count. What the frick? Hopefully it counts. My whole life is riding on this. How was the recording session with your band? I didn't record with my band. How's the food in Cabo Verde? É muito bom, apparently. Cabo Verde is an African country that speaks Portuguese well. Well, I suppose I'll take a trip down there and try to get a threesome. Awesome pronounce. Deste va do 84. Yeah, interessante. Or that Taylor Swift wants to hire you guys. What are you talking about? Wants to hire a Brazilian? What are you talking about? What do you think I am? Hire you guys. Hire me for what? To be a footstool or something? Like what are you insinuating? Oh, I got 29 out of 60. I don't know how that came up, but we're almost halfway, which means we are, I think, past that threshold of needing to worry too hard about it. I could justify. I'm from America, man. I mean, I guess Taylor Swift is Canadian. While we talk about stuff, we're gonna look at our Finchy self-care app. Ta-da! There we go. Let's go. Got 48 goals for the day. I am going to say I brush my teeth and wash my face. I don't know why I have that as the checklist, but, you know, it's cool. I drank some water, kept throughout the day. I ate very healthy, healthier than I usually do. I definitely I did my physical exercise routine. And let's take a look. Peep is in France right now, so we're going to take a look at what he does. Look at the... Peep is holding a croissant. Look at this flaky, buttery moon someone gave me. Cheap. They said that it's one of the most popular French pastries. Why is that? It's light in... I'd say light in texture, rich in flavor. Fluffy, yet flavorful. I wonder how they get air pockets into it. Cheap. Thank God. He likes croissants. Thank God he likes croissants. He really likes a lot of carby foods. So I'm going to start his adventure. And he's going with the sunflower. I think it's Sunny is the name. Sunny. We got some sugar for that. Okay, this blue sporty hoodie, that looks just like an Ace trainer, and I want it. Black Superburb cape looks cool. Yo, is this a fucking... This is baguettes. That's fucking cool. So I've only got two choices. I think... I'm going to go with my instinct. I'm going to go with... Well, this is more Team Mystic. I got into Pokemons again. I'm going to get blue sporty sweatshirt because it reminds me of like the Ace trainer. And I'm also going to get the black Superburb cape because I'm probably going to need that for Halloween. I'm just prepping for Halloween. I don't know if the green lifeguard buoy is me. I would get a red one, and I think I do have a red one. So I am going to... I did 5 jumping jacks. I did take a stretch break. Reach out to a bunch of friends. I think I have been doing that. I did actually do that a little bit. Gratitude, something I'm grateful for before I go to bed. Let's see. Grateful for the comments you guys are giving me. And one small thing I did well today, I didn't so normally I've got fitness goals. I keep stuttering. I'm sorry. Yesterday I did like why does it always fucking blank out? I did like 12,000 yesterday for my step counter. It just added like 4 more. Today I did like 7,000. But I did resistance training. I did my own freestyle resistance training just to kind of feel out my body. I don't like I keep looking at how to optimize a routine and I just don't do anything about it. So I'm just going to freestyle, lift weights. I know enough. I follow a lot of fitness people. I know what I'm doing. I'm not going to think about it. It's the only way for me to get somewhere. I saw that gift behind you. Had you been to João Pessoa? I saw that gift behind you. Oh, yeah, the little creature does seem to have an easy life. I wish I had his life. His look is somewhat similar to Elton John. Well, I assure you he's not gay. Although maybe he is curious. Yeah, you mean this thing? Yeah, I think I've been to João Pessoa. I think I've been there. Or this one. Paraíba. I should put my magnets up here. I think I should just do that. Just João Pessoa. I've got one from Maceió. Because like I don't get magnets for myself. I was cheap at the time. So yeah. There's that. His look is somewhat, yeah. I did get out of bed. I did check off something from my phone. Let's see. I did declutter some things, and I did put one thing away. I did do some breathing exercises. And I did listen to some soft music. Let's see, connection. Did get some sunlight. I'm just checking out my stuff. Nice. He does look similar to Elton John. So this month is about like gamer stuff. So game on, yeah, cat ears. Oh my god, man. It's such a, I feel like that's such a like corporate way of looking at how gamers are. It's like a very like 2010 PewDiePie kind of thing. But before I look at the gift, what is your favorite reading format? I'm not a reader. But I would say if I were to read, it would probably be audiobooks. Yeah. Me and my sis are doing that. So, we've got some stuff to claim. And we're going to claim it right now, baby. Monochrome Cozy Gamer Hood. Can I choose color? I think I actually have... I think I picked out the blue one. I'm going to try to equip it. think I'm gonna get the blue one because I think it does match Peepo. Here, I'm gonna actually. I wish I put on the. Yeah, no, that doesn't work as much. It kind of does. Hold on, let me accessorize. Yeah, I'm gonna change my outfit. Actually, you know what? Should I keep the outfit the same? What do you think? I know this is like my Duolingos are pretty much done. I did everything I wanted to do. I mean, I could earn more XP, but I think I'm just gonna fall too much forward, and just really like lose my life, lose myself. Should we go with the boho, like suave boho kind of look, like the hippy dippy, like a hippie? I don't want to look like a hippie. That's what Naya calls me. She says, "Oh, you a hippie." Like, shut up, bitch, and make my dinner. I'm kidding. Jesus. But yeah, I guess the Elton John thing pops out. I think it's the glasses. Now that he's holding corn. I don't know why I have that. Let's change that, maybe. What's bougie? Well, like, what's kind of douchebaggy? Like fucking stupid, dumb. I'm kidding. I don't want to... I don't want to associate that with France. I see London, I see France. You know what? Because it's summer, I'm doing the tropical smoothie. We're gonna go with that. Or because we're doing flower power with the flower friend, I'm gonna hold a flower, and it's summer. So there we go. See, look at him frolicking with that flower. He's like, oh my god, me. Oh, Vampy's visiting. We've got a friend. And I'm going to give a hug back to this individual. And we are going to... Girl, this cutie is rocking his outfit. Now I feel like you're harassed. Now I feel like you're like, oh, look at this fucking fairy accessorizing his baby boy. I'm sorry. I just... My sister got me into the app and I can't stop. Shoot me. I'll play a big boy zombie game later on, all right? You guys want to see that? Yeah, I know Honey Boo Boo. It's 2 O's, not one. Abhorrent. Like just the advent of like the invention of just like beauty pageants dating back to like kids, like child beauty pageants. Whoever like came up with that, they've got to be a pervert. They've got to be some kind of a pervert. Spend an evening fully offline and do something with your hands. I can't do that. I'll say I will. Ask your friend what they're looking forward to and share with you. Look at a local event and happening this week and add it to your calendar. Spend some time on a hobby you've let slide. Think of someone whose life you admire and what they do and what they do that you'd want to borrow. Maybe, I don't know. Like for me, I've noticed a lot of my friends, well, like friends that I have on the internet that, you know, they're getting in shape. And I think that's kind of, or even just, yeah, friends that are in shape, friends that are like doing their own thing. Not necessarily I want to do the same thing as them, but I think of someone you admire. I think I've got a couple of those guys. Like one's super fit, one's doing archery. My buddy who helps me with archery, I'll do that then. She's 20. Very stereotypical of gay men. She's 20. How old? She's got to look fucking ugly. Watch, she's like fucking stacked in my type. All right. Pay no attention to the shiny Gyarados. Yeah, okay. Alana Thompson is her name. Oh, yeah, she pudged out. Honey Boo Boo now. This is like the antithesis of Shirley Temple. God. Yeah, like Shirley Temple. Like, that's old America. This is new America. This is what we put into the forefront. I might get flagged for looking this stuff up. But, like, yeah, this is old America. This is new America. Yeah, Honey Boo Boo grown up. Holy shit. Okay, so get that picture in your head, right? Tearing the young lady apart. San Diego, Florida, I don't remember. Yeah, it's probably somewhere in the South. Well, it's also like you abuse the kid by putting them in pageants. The parents decided to do that. Like, how come it's like I'm being on the chopping block, or I'm being like called out for like pointing out this person's looks, who that was her whole fucking business. Her mom is to blame for putting this on her, this expectation. Okay, let's see the weight loss though. Did she actually lose weight and kind of look good? Not really. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, I can't. Okay. Now, you got the image in your head. I'm just gonna look up. So, this is also, so Honey Boo Boo was an American, like, child star, we'll say. We'll just call it that. American child star, right? This is Shirley Temple. Right? Adorable, right? Like, not to. So let's do Shirley Temple grown up. Still quite beautiful, you know. Honey Boo Boo looked like she had potential. And you know what? Shirley Temple died. Wait, she died at 85. Oh yeah, this is a long time ago, I think. But you know, it's like. They made a fucking drink out of her after they named a drink after her. Like, that's great, because she was probably one of the first kid stars in America. So that's probably why it was called Shirley Temple, because it's just a non-alcoholic beverage. That's literally it. Oh, and they got Shirley Temple 7-Up. That's fucking cool. It's a cherry flavored, you know, grenadine and Sprite. Or club soda. Or I don't know. I think it's 7-Up and just grenadine. It's delicious. I love it. Shirley Temple, dead at 85. That sucks. But she was beautiful, you know? As a kid, like, I don't know if they would, like, hit her or abused her or anything like that, because that's hard to say. Show business is tough, you know? But, like, you know, just graceful, elegant, and just an all-around, probably became a triple threat. I don't know the full details. My mother would know. But you fast forward to today. Honey Boo Boo. Why is she famous? She's not talented at anything. She's not like I get it. The kid beauty pageant thing, that takes, I guess, a lot of time and patience and planning and all that stuff. But it's like she was kind of raked through the coals in her upbringing. I don't know. I just see one as super disgusting and one as like This is what America was. This is what happened. This is like what conservatives talk about when it comes to old America. It's like, yeah, they're right on that point. There's a nostalgia point of like it was actually better. I refuse to be gaslit that it was any worse. Don't get me wrong, the culture was probably still crap. There's still probably a lot of like backwards thinkers, but at the very least we're on the same page with what was good and what was bad. It's the same caricature of that, surely. My mom used to watch, it's a series about small people on TLC. Little Women, Big Women. That Miss Juice is funny. We had a child that here, she hosted a children's TV program back in the day. Her name was Misa Silva. Same caricature of that of Shirley. She's a redneck lady. Okay. Misa Silva. Okay. So she was like a kid actor? Yeah, alright. Alright. Yeah, rub it in. So wait, hold on. Is this like she's like the Hannah Montana. Oh, she's like the Hannah Montana of Brazil. I would say, and this might just be me, I have a preference. I think I have a preference. Because I look at, Hannah Montana versus this. I'm like, yo, this is like, I mean, just, I'm assuming she's of age. Let me just clarify that. Don't fucking honeypot me here. Like I'm saying of age version of Misa Silva. Yeah, she's 24. Whew. We dodged a bullet there. Okay, she was born at, 2002. She was born after 9/11. Jesus. Wow. Okay, then this is her younger. Okay. Wait, she's actually in Toy Story 5? Oh, jeez. So she's 24. Upcoming kid actor, that's not a kid, technically. Oh, okay, there she is right there. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, like, she's a redneck lady, but she has a child. Is not a good day of campaña. No bom dia e campaña. Yeah, okay, I'm going to stop rambling right now because we're almost out of time. We're almost into the next day. Should I do a double day? Should I just... my eye is twitching right now. Should I do a double day? I'm not sure. I gotta think about this. But it's kind of dicey territory too, because I could be taken out of context where I show some sort of like attraction to like younger actors and all that stuff and actresses, and I'm just going to stop myself for a second and just say, just talent. Just the pure innocent, like Shirley Temple was an American sweetheart, was an American, I'm trying to think of the right word. She was like a national treasure. That's the word. And then we fast forward to Honey Boo Boo, and it's just disgusting. Even like any other, I wouldn't say like all kid actors have that same like, oh, you'll never amount to this person because they were, amazing. No, I mean, you got plenty of those, but I would say the standard that was set was like the first standard that was set was Shirley Temple. Anything below that, it's like, what the fuck, man? We're going backwards. It's been like I don't know if it's been 100 years yet. Probably no. It hasn't been 100 years, but it's been long enough in which. Come on, man, fucking. We're in the future. Talent should be more. It shouldn't be less. That's my whole thing, and we should be striving for that. At the end of the day. Oh, she was hosting a TV show. Oh, that's cool. Good for her. Good for her. Okay, television presenter. Oh, yeah, she's doing that. I'm not going to look at the yoga videos. Jeez. Here's the thing, too. Like, I might be like I might be kind of a goon when it comes to like chicks and all that stuff, but I'm very careful when it comes to like I don't know, just celebrities. I don't know. I don't know. I would say when it comes to like the next generation of kid actors that become like adults. Like I'm coming from like a Hilary Duff, a Drake Bell, Josh Peck kind of like a generation of like, oh, kid actors coming up and all that stuff. And actually Miley Cyrus too. And like anything that's younger than that, I'm just like, I can't. Like it's I don't know, man. Like, cool. I have no idea who this person is, but good for them. I'm probably never going to watch any of their shows. I'm probably not going to give a crap about anything that they ever do. But you know what? I'm at least happy with my life, knowing that at the very least, kids aren't as abused anymore as far as I know. Nickelodeon, for sure. A lot of them were under like, actually the Dan Snyder family of products. And, I'm wondering if like Shirley Temple was abused. I'm wondering if like, and then she just took that to the grave. I'm wondering if any other kid actors still are. I did watch some stuff by Shirley. I think normally it's with my mother. She's a big fan of the classics. She liked the classics. I did that out of respect to her, but I don't really care. I'm more of like just a anime Pokemon fan. Like, I don't like watching shows about real life because real life sucks and I don't want to have anything to do with real life. So I play Pokemon and I have no life because of it. That's just my thing. I got to get going. Gabrielle, it's been good to talk to you, but it's midnight and my chest is actually killing me. So I guess addendum to the day of Duolingo and all this ranting and all this stuff. I'm trying to count calories, and I don't know if the number's updated. Yeah, because we're going to go into this. I have like 416 calories left. I've got like a solid deficit. I've only got 1,300 calories in. Like, I think I gotta like, I know I'm like really really fat, but just like it was really something. No. Okay, it went up. 687 calories left. I don't know if that updated for today. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, like I'm severely like under, which isn't good. I've got an allotment of 2,000 calories, so I need like an extra 700 calories. Like, I'm trying to like move all this stuff together, but it is something good. Let's continue this conversation on Discord. I'm actually gonna type to you right now. Let's see. Oh, okay. She had with the curly hair. Okay, I see it. I see it now. Reminds me of the Amanda Show. Which Amanda Bynes, of course, and I guess I'll leave it off of this because I want to wrap up the whole abused kid thing. So like the Amanda Show, right? Kind of like a talk show kind of thing. The two side characters, Drake and Josh, ended up getting their own show called Drake and Josh. So it's hosted by Amanda Bynes. This is her all grown up. Then like years later, she like where's Amanda Bynes today? Like this is Amanda Bynes. Very, fun white bitch, Amanda Bynes now. And she's fucking wrecked, man. Like this is like I don't know what happened to her, but it sucks. It's hard to see that. Whatever that is, right? So anyways, going back to the Amanda Show, there's like a whole lineage to this too. Like, silly, funny, blah, blah, blah. TV show of kids just like being goofballs. Probably some weird stuff with feet happened. Before that, I think was like, all that, but I was like that, yeah. All that I think had like Amanda Bynes in it. Yeah, then there's Dan Schneider. A lot of stuff spawned from that show, and then from there, the Amanda Show. Then after the Amanda Show, the two kids, Drake Bell and Josh Peck, ended up making their own spin-off show called Drake and Josh, which was then, them as like the fat kid and the cool guy, and then they ended up getting older, and both of them ended up losing weight, or, Josh ended up losing weight and changing the whole dynamic. Then after Drake and Josh came like iCarly, and I think you know the rest, like iCarly then, had like this cast of goofy people. I think this guy, like Miranda Cosgrove, and I forget whoever played Crazy Steve in the back. Yeah, Miranda Cosgrove, and I forget the fuck. I know her name's Sam. Her mom abused her, and she wrote a book about why she's glad, like this girl, she's glad that her mom died, was basically like what the book was about. And then, as you can see, there was like a return. This was like a reunion. Miranda Cosgrove, still beautiful, still like, glowing, right? Because this guy, I forget the guy's name. Forgive me, I don't know celebrities, but he protected them from Dan Schneider, who oversaw all that Drake and Josh, Amanda Show, and iCarly. And then eventually, this blonde chick ended up going, Jerry Trainer was the guy's name. It was the dude's name. Jeanette McCurdy is the girl's name. That's right, Jeanette McCurdy. And then another girl, thank you, Gabrielle. She has a YouTube channel. And then simultaneously, there was another show called Victorious that I actually like. I think I had a crush on the girl when I was a kid. Victorious show, and then there's like all these, the kind of a larger cast, honestly. Let's see if we can find a bigger picture. Yeah, like this is like the Dan Schneider run, like, cast of people. So that's Victorious. Then, what would then become Ariana Grande later on. So then after Victorious and iCarly simultaneously ended, also it's not Ariana Grande is how her name is actually pronounced, and she never corrected anybody. So her name is Kat in the show, and Jeanette McCurdy's part is Sam. So, Sam and Kat became the next, like, I don't know, that became the next show. And she honestly hated her. She honestly hated her. And because, she was obviously, well, I don't know. She was the talented one. She could sing. She still can. Obviously, Ariana Grande became the pop star as we know today. Wicked vocal range. Gotta acknowledge that. And just throughout this whole fucking thing, there are videos online about how there's, like, for some reason, there's weird stuff with feet. Kids doing weird stuff with feet that fucking, it's just insane. It's just insane. It's in plain sight. Like, and this is like, this was the guys, like, so for this whole, like, lineage of shows, what's her name? What's his name? Dan Schneider was the guy. This guy. Oh, that's what he looks like now? Jeez. Yeah, once reigned over, like, Nickelodeon's thing. This guy, he ran, like, every show. Like, all the shows that I just mentioned that had that lineage. Don't get me wrong. Amazing, like, thought process in like, forming this sort of connecting, string of a lineage of shows throughout the generations. That's smart. That's very smart, very creative. But he had a weird foot fetish and was kind of like grooming kids. Like, it's as plain as day. Yeah, Ariana Grande is nothing but skin and bones. I feel bad for her. I think she's continuously being abused. Yeah, it's that bad. There's a lot of information about it now, and they're all like Josh Peck from Drake and Josh. He was talking about, like, doing, like, a bunch of different drugs. Drake Bell I think he ended up in some sort of Arrested Development state because he ended up, and this is the real honest truth, he ended up, like, flirting with a minor. I feel like a lot of celebrities have been doing that because I feel like they can get away with anything. He ended up flirting with a minor. He got caught because he was actively married too, and they worked things through as a married couple. And he was, like, basically kind of repeating the same behavior that he was taught as a kid actor from Dan Schneider, but also as he was becoming of age and into his 20s and all that stuff, and all of your relevance is Nickelodeon and, like, kids show stuff, and you're like that boy, pretty boy kind of persona that all these young girls are interested in. That's your demographic audience. Those are your people. You're gonna obviously only be stuck in that category. You're not gonna grow up. It becomes this Peter Pan thing, and I think that's what happened. I don't think it was just simply he's very I don't think it was sinister like a Dan Schneider or like an Epstein level of, like, sinister, like, pedophilia or anything like that. I said the P word. I really think that he was stuck in his glory days, which a lot of kid actors I feel like are. And because of that, that led him to then, flirt with another, like a girl younger than him that's not of age. And behind his wife's back, that's a little fucked up. That part of it, I think, is just as fucked up as I don't know. Some people would argue one's more fucked up than the other. They're both. It's all pretty fucked. Because you're talking to girls behind your wife's back. That's not good. It's also, she's underage. That's also not good. But I would say, like, as an empath, and also somebody that can really think in other people's perspectives, I think, given the information, that's probably where the character that he then became went. It's not good. And I wonder if Dan Schneider kind of has that too. Like, but after a while, you get to a certain point in which you're like in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and it's like you're still hanging around kids. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? This is where, like, bullying comes into play. It's like, you get a fucking life. Like, hang out with people your own age, you fucking freak, is basically, the mentality that a lot of people have. And honestly, it's true. Like, especially with the weird fetishizing stuff. Now, there's a way to do it right. There's a way to hang out with kids and still have, like, some kind of platonic love, where it's, I guess I'm getting into very dicey territory right now, but it is, like, on the other side, the guy who ran Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, they did not have any of that abuse. They did not have any of it. They had a couple of kid actors that ended up, having drug addictions of sorts, but that wasn't because of the how they were mistreated in their roles as kid actors for Nickelodeon. But, speaking of which, Demi Lovato has already faced various problems. Yeah. No, I know. I've seen... Look, I'm from America. I've seen Ariana Grande look really bad. It's not good. I remember her performing against the Grammys. Song wrote... Yeah. I don't give a shit about Demi Lovato. That's Disney stuff. I don't care. They say some of this are serving as a smokescreen for the Epstein files. That's it. Yeah, And the other thing, too, it's like, okay. We're going to move to... And Miranda Cosgrove was protected. She doesn't even drink. So we're going to Disney Channel now. Right, this is Hilary Duff. Right, she was, I forget the name of her show. Lizzie McGuire, that's right. I didn't really like the drawing cartoonized version of her, but I guess, there's that. And I'm probably going to get flagged for this, so I'm going to just briefly touch on that. So, kid actor, kind of, in the limelight. And, like, you look at Hilary Duff, she had, like, one song, and I think she then became, I don't know. I don't know if she did much else. Like, Hilary Duff today, and she's got a fucking boonda. God damn. I don't mean to objectify, but, like, okay, this is her today. This is her, like, I think a little bit older than me. Whoever this guy is with her, he's fucking set for life, man. She goes to the gym. She's like this is where the Disney star thing, or the kid actor thing, needs to go. Like, look at this fucking snack. Don't tell my wife. Like, objectively, like, and I remember seeing her on a podcast with, like, Josh Peck, and, like, there's this moment where they're just like, I don't think we had the same kid actor experience. I'm like, yeah, and she's just like, nope, I don't think so either. And she's just like, doesn't look like she's aged. Like, obviously she became a mature adult, but like everything is intact. And this is how you do it. I don't know what Disney did. You know, I don't care. Well, I do care. You know, like I hope she wasn't obviously she wasn't. She had a lot of good people on her side, but you know, let's see. Let's see if we can find more of those gym pics. Yeah, like goddamn. Like she's just like, okay, it's for a white girl, this is like a lot. Maybe they inflated it a little bit. Maybe from the side it's like, yo, that is. I mean, America, that's like a good size. Brazil, that's like beginner. Those are rookie numbers. But anyways, I'm gonna stop objectifying Hilary Duff a little bit. How dare I be a heterosexual male looking at, you know, fully grown females that, you know, I had a crush on as a kid. And, you know, it's great, you know, like it's an acknowledgement of, you know, if Amanda Bynes ended up like going to the gym and getting that, like just being just fucking shapely female, having 20 babies, like just a fertile mothered, happy family, etc., etc., I'd be like, yeah, good. This is exactly what we need to display in America. But it always seems to be this like fucked up shit. Like Honey Boo Boo, like Amanda, like I don't mean to just talk crap. Like even the Olsen twins have this like Ariana Grande, like the three Olsen sisters. That's the other thing. It's a different sitcom. Hey Daniel, we're talking about Hilary Duff and or kid actors and all that stuff that then grew up. But just like, oh fuck, I was gonna say, like Olsen twins, you know, from like, okay, this is a good picture. It's them as kid actors, them like age 20 when they made like a I think they did like one movie, and then like age 39, they look like they're like gonna be in their 40s. I mean, obviously 40s, but like they look like they're like 10 years older than that, like in their 50s. Like they look old. They look like they got that same look in their face. Like they look afraid, you know, like something happened to them. Granted, there's a third Olsen sister that then became like you could see it in their eyes. Like I don't know what the hell happened to them. Like did they go to like a like did they do like some MK Ultra shit to like erase their memory like Ariana Grande did? I don't know. But like obviously one of them. Then there's Elizabeth Olsen, right? The Olsen twins, like Olsen twins now. I don't think this is how they actually look. Is this really how they actually? I don't think this is how they look. I feel bad for them if that's what. I don't know. It could be a mischaracterization, but I there's some torment there that I don't think is going to be explained. But anyways, then you look at like Elizabeth. You know, the Scarlet Witch. She's obviously, you know, not a twin, but she's the fucking Scarlet Witch. I don't know. Maybe I'm like cherry picking here, But it seems as though, like, there is a little bit more light in this person's eyes than the kid actress is. You know, she grew up, and I don't know if she, like, had to prove herself. I don't know if this girl was a kid actress, but she was the younger Olsen that did a stellar job. I do wonder, like, maybe she emulated her sisters a little bit with the WandaVision. Or Wanda, I think was her name. Yeah, the Scarlet Witch. Fertile. Oh, yeah. You missed it, Daniel. You missed it. Dang, Daniel. I did my Duolingos. I already did all that stuff. And you know what? I think this is where we wrap up. Sometimes I do my Duolingos. I do what I need to do. And then I just ramble on. That happens some streams. It's an hour and 11 minutes and 11 seconds when I just said that. So make a wish. And, yeah, the subject came up after the Portuguese lessons. That sometimes happens. Daniel, I really am. Bom dia, Rico entra a forma porque quer. Today is a day rich that enters the bad form because of want. I don't know if what that means. But if I could just, if I could just, like, talk about celebrity. I'm not a celebrity entertainment news kind of guy. I'm more so honestly a conspiracy theorist that is just, like, empathetic towards victims. Because it's insane, like, how crazy, like, bad things have gotten. Anyways, we got that stupid ad thing. So, Gabriel, we are going to stop for now. And Daniel, thank you so much for at least tuning in. Come back tomorrow once I start the stream. I usually start around the same time in the evening. But right now, I need to eat something because I am famished. I did some resistance training, burned some calories. I am not going to get enough sleep, I don't think. But at least I did my due diligence for my Duolingos. We got the flame going. We got it. It's alive. And for 2170 days, 2,170 days on the day streak, thank you so much for commenting, liking, and subscribing. Boom. There it is. 2,170 days on the day streak. Kept the flame going. We kept it alive. Thank you so much, as always. And as always, that's my catchphrase, I suppose. Thank you so much for watching. Muito obrigado por assistir. Boa noite. Ciao, ciao for now. Take care. Até próxima. 20 days, and then we're on to 6 years. Can you believe it? I sure can't. Catch you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.